Okay, so I want to give a little bit more of this story about the officers in Brooklyn Park. And Brooklyn Park, for you outsiders, is that's where the guy Wright was killed by a cop. Right at the time when that guy in Brooklyn Center, right next door, was on trial for killing George Floyd. Right. So now, almost a year later, I got at last information about this citation that they made a citation for me. And what it was they now, I mean, in the midst, so I'm there, it's almost midnight, this lady who's a felon shows up. She's threatening me that she's going to call the cops, so she did, and wanted to get me out of there, just wanted me to just be thrown out of there. The guy who lives there, he was not going to defend me because he's got some kind of problems, and he just ended up turning on me, so that when they got there, they were just believing that he was a good guy, she was a good person, everything was, and I was the outsider and I was intruding, and that's how it looked to them. But they didn't investigate to find out what was really going on, and I was trying to help him, and especially to help get her out because he wanted her out of there, and everything was a mess. Cats were wrecking the place, and he needed laundry done, all this stuff. It was just a mess. So, but he's denying this, so they thus turned on me. So now they're turning on me. It's past midnight. They're turning on me, and I'm knowing this. So so now they want all this. So they just come descend on me with wanting information. So I gave them my social media name, my social media birth date. And then, but my driver's license was hanging hanging right there like that. It was hanging on a thing you put around your neck. It was hanging there right next to my purse. It was right there in full view. And so I pointed to my driver's license and said, here, because they said, do you have a driver? Yeah, it's right there. So then they took it and they got my, exact correct information. And yeah, so but this guy he still wanted to cite me, and he did. So now I'm getting this thing, and I'm supposed to appear in court in March, right? And I call this to find out about the attorney. There's some information about an attorney. I call, and it's the prosecuting attorney. She's saying she's going to stand by that I committed a crime. She said she talked to them, so who knows what they said to her about what happened, right? But she's going to stand by. There's so much corruption. It's unbelievable. There's tremendous corruption here in Minnesota. There's tremendous corruption. So now I have to plow through all of this. It's just unreal. And what a waste of time, energy, and money for them, too. Why are they wasting that? I have no idea.